All right, so behind me is the GIGABYTE M28U, which is a 4K 144 hertz IPS monitor. The reason I got this monitor is because currently I'm using a 4K 60 hertz monitor. It is 32 inches and it's by Samsung. About a month ago, I bought a new gaming PC and now I can game at higher refresh rates. And even the PS5 now can game at higher refresh rates than 60 hertz. So I just wanted a higher hertz display so I can take full advantage of my gaming systems, make the game more enjoyable to play, and shouldn't have to make another purchase like this just because most games aren't getting 4K above 120 hertz for the most part. So I think this will be a good future-proof display, especially for the systems I'm using, which would be the PS5 and a 3060 Ti powered pre-built PC by Zotac called the Mech Hero. And I do have videos of that unboxing on this channel. So this will just be an unboxing of this monitor, and I'm going to change out my setup. This is going to be a smaller monitor, 28 inches, but you know, it has the higher refresh rate and it's still 4K. So I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue dropping size, but let's go ahead and start unboxing this thing. All right, so first things first, here is the box. This is how it shipped. I did get it from Best Buy. So it is the M28U by GIGABYTE, and it does have the features listed down here: 144 hertz, UHD 4K IPS panel, has a Type-C, has KVM switch, game assist, so you can change settings like making the response time faster and different things like that, and some other features, updating speakers, flickers, all them details. So yeah, this is the back of the box, and the front looks no different. So we're going to start with cutting this open. I'm not sure where my box cutter is, so it's got to be dramatic with the scissors. And see if I can lay this down without breaking it. So we got all the goodies in here. Start with this. Nothing too fancy, if you can see that. It's really just a sea of styrofoam. Here, let me show y'all inside. Get a better view of it. So yeah, that's all it is. So actually, let's keep y'all with me here. Looks like we got some display cables, maybe. USB 3.0 cable, actually. That'll focus. Looks like they actually supplied an HDMI cable. You can see right there. Here we go. HDMI cable. Even provided a DisplayPort cable, so I'm glad I don't have to buy anything extra like that. Then here we got the power cord. Looks like installation guides. And don't need that for now. This looks like, oh, another power cord. And another power cord. I'm sure they like all connect somehow. And the rest of this stuff, let's see. stand. Yeah, that's the feet. And then there's this over here, but I think that's underneath the styrofoam. So let's set y'all down and unbox the rest of it. Get some focus action going. Styrofoam. Alright, so this is the arm. Is what it looks like. Let me open it really quick. That's what that is. Alright, yeah, so it has like a rotating arm right here, or a up-down arm, and it has one of those mechanisms to raise the height and stuff, height adjustments. I do have a vase mount already on my desk, like just the arm, so that is probably what I'll be using. Oh, set this aside. Plastic. Here is the back of the monitor. So here's a little KVM switch, some buttons. Got some buttons right here, power buttons, and the ports are all at the bottom. So there are the ports. Focus. Okay. So you see you got 3 USB ports. I think those are all 3.0 USB ports with the blue. Right there you have the USB-C. Then you have the display port, which is 1.4. Then you have 2 HDMIs on the left of that, and that is, both of them are 2.1 HDMI ports. So we'll definitely get the 4K 120 Hertz. And I'm not sure what that middle blue thing is there. I'm gonna have to look that up. Then you got your power right there. There's the KVM switch, and I'm sure that's like the power switch. And headphone jack. So yeah, all ports at the bottom, and there's the mount. All right, so this is the best I can do to give y'all a side difference. But I just have it sitting flat there. Just looking at the bezels and just the overall size of the screen. The screen behind it is not all the way flat, so it's not that massive of a difference, but it's a little bit of a difference. Trying to see if it has a protective lens on the screen to peel off, but I don't see one, which is kind of odd, but it does have a peel on the back. Guess they really needed to protect their brand name. It's the only peel I could find on the back. Got some stuff under here actually. So yeah. So let me try and get this mounted up, and we'll be back when it's all set up. See y'all soon. So I did the base to the stand, and it was literally just this screw right here. It like has a little part that hangs this, and it just literally twists. So that's how you install the legs to the stand. I'm gonna go back and look to see if there are any supplied screws in here for me to get that up. So I want y'all to see how we are putting this into the back of the display. So here's the back of the display. I have the legs on it, and it's pretty simple. Actually, just snaps into place. And then there's a button back here, you can unsnap it. So no screws. No screws. Let's get up. And that's it. Very easy install. Very easy install. So there's my other monitor, and there's that one. So I'm going to turn both monitors on once I get the power supply in there and get some of the cables connected. So I'll see y'all at that time. All right, so I kind of wanted to get a first start up here. Not sure if there's anything else I need to do, but I plugged the power up and got it plugged into the wall. So I'm assuming well, at least it plugs in. I think that's a win. I might need to get my PC on, so let me do that and I will be right back. All right, so probably not the fairest of comparisons, but I have both monitors pulled up and I have the TV going. So this is the M28U. This is the 32-inch Samsung 4K 60, and the TV is a 55-inch LG C1. So I have the same YouTube video pulled up, and I'm just gonna play them all and try to show you a comparison. The monitors are on their standard settings from the factory. The LG C1 is just the normal settings I have, so just didn't feel like doing all that. So I'm gonna start everything at the same time, best I can. Well, I'm sure there'll be a few behind, but we'll just get this going, hit that one, and get these to full screen. And the videos are all in 4K 60 as well. So, of course, there's really no defeating the black levels of an OLED, of the LG C1 that you can see right there. So the M28 is an IPS display. I know there've been a few updates. Supposedly you can get like 500 nits maybe. So I mean, OLEDs don't get much brighter than that, but the IPS display is definitely holding it back compared to other OLEDs out there, of course. Also, it has the M28U does have like local dimming. I don't think it has mini, which like shut off to give you a more black picture. But like I said, it's not mini, and it's not really effective on this display. But don't bother me. I have a display for gaming and a display for enjoying TV and stuff. So here's the Samsung. Let me show you that. So this Samsung is 32 inches. I want to say that it's a VA panel. I Can't really remember, but I'll try to get them both. Like I said, they're at different angles, but they are in the same settings with the same video, but angles, of course, can make a huge difference. So that one's over. All right, so yeah. That's really what I wanted to show. This is gonna be my main monitor. I'm not gonna use them both. My desk honestly isn't big enough for both. And the stand isn't too big, so I may actually leave it on a stand for a while and see how it does before I put it on the VESA mount, the VESA arm that my Samsung is on. But that's it. I mean, I'm excited to start gaming on a higher refresh rate monitor. I know my gaming has suffered, well, my overall experience basically, because I've been playing on a lower hertz monitor, not getting the full frames per second I could get, and always being capped at 60. But yep, that's it. If you did enjoy this video, definitely leave me a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll unbox other electronics I receive, and of course gaming content and other things like that. So with all that being said, I will see y'all in the next video.